Hello friends, I Purushottam Maurya welcomes you on this A to Z exam group platform. Today we will discuss the hyperbola topic of coordinate geometry. So let us see. If we talk hyperbola, there are two type of hyperbola. First is the left hand side, which is represented on the screen, and second one is in the right hand side. So it is the conjugate of the first one. So let us see. The equation of first type of hyperbola is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1. And its eccentricity is represented by b square a square e square minus 1. So let us see. It is a general pictorial representation of the first type of hyperbola. So this x-axis is called transverse axis, right friends? Uh, in ellipse it is called the major axis, but in hyperbola it is called a transverse axis, and y-axis in this case is called a conjugate axis, and remaining term will remain same. And the point A is called vertex, it is called vertex, and the coordinate of is a comma 0 and minus a comma 0. Similarly, this is a focus f, and the coordinate of focus is ae comma 0 and minus ae comma 0. It is a latest rectum which is passing from focus, right? And the equation of latest rectum is x equal to minus ae, and this is x equal to ae. So let us see. It is the coordinates, and this is called directrix, right friends? And directrix is a distance of minus a by e from the uh, origin. So equation of this is x equal to minus a by e, and this is the directrix of uh, this section. So equation of this is x equal to a by e. Now come to this conjugate hyperbola. It is called to conjugate of first one. So in this case it is called a conjugate axis. X-axis is called a conjugate axis, and y-axis is called a transverse axis in this case, right? This is a called a latest rectum, and coordinates of focus is 0 comma be and 0 comma minus be. Coordinates of vertex is 0 comma b and 0 comma minus b, and equation of directrix is y equal to b by e and y equal to minus b by e. The standard equation of this type of hyperbola is x square upon a square and y square upon b square equal to minus 1, and a square equal to b square e square minus 1. This is 1. So the difference between this and this hyperbola equation is, you have to keep in mind, is there it is a plus 1, here it is a minus 1. So during the formation of conjugate hyperbola equation, or during the solution of the equation, you have to keep in mind that do not commit this sign mistake, else otherwise your whole effort will be goes to null and void. So let us see the basic terms related to both the hyperbolas. The center coordinate of center is this type hyperbola is 0 comma 0, and this type hyperbola is also 0 comma 0. Similarly, coordinate of vertices is a comma 0 and minus a comma 0. Similarly, here is 0 comma b and 0 comma minus b. And the coordinates of foci are plus minus a comma 0, and here is 0 comma plus minus b. Similarly, the length of transverse axis is here 2a, and here it is a 2b. Here the conjugate axis length is 2b, here it is a 2a. Similarly, the equation of directrix is x equal to plus minus a by e, and here the equation of directrix is y equal to plus minus b. The eccentricity in this case is e equal to under root a square plus b square upon a square, and in this case the eccentricity is e equal to under root a square plus b square upon b square. Length of latest rectum in this case is 2b square upon a, and in this case it is a 2a square upon b. Similarly, equation of transverse axis in this case is y equal to 0, and in this case x equal to 0. The equation of conjugate axis in this case is x equal to 0, and in this case it is a y equal to 0. Now see the question of the first type and second type. So in this case, it is given to us x square upon 9 and y square upon 16 equal to 1. First of all, convert it into the standard form. So it is x square upon 3 square minus y square by 4 square equal to 1. And this can be converted into x square by root 6 square minus y square by root 3 square equal to 1. Right? So in this case, it's a equal to 3 and b equal to 4, and in this case is a equal to root 6 and b equal to root 3. So after finding the values of a and b of both the type of hyperbola, you will get remaining all the values, because you're the center, you know, vertices a comma 0 and minus a comma 0, and foci eccentricity is a comma 0, and this one by simply putting the values you will get the whole values of both the hyperbolas. So friends, I hope that this lecture is clear to you and you have no doubt about it. The sincere suggestion in this regard is, must remember the formula. Until and unless you do not remember the formula, you will unable to find the solution of the question. The question of this topic hyperbola is based on purely on formulas. So must remember the formula. Thank you students for watching this lecture. We will meet in next lecture. Write your comment in comment box and subscribe for the latest notification from A to Z Exam Group. Thank you so much. We will meet in next class.